Scene 30, the silent warning. Not every warning arrives with fire. The oldest warnings arrive in silence, waiting for someone willing to understand them. Frontier Archives, Observatory Records. The Hidden Observatory disappeared behind him. Its countless stars slowly faded into darkness until only a single crystal pathway remained. For the first time since entering the Builder world, there were no more voices, no harmonic memories, no preserved civilizations, only silence. Yet the silence itself felt deliberate, not empty, watching. The deeper Zandor walked beneath Kairos, the more the mountain seemed to wait for him to notice something it refused to explain. The guardian symbol beneath his armor no longer pulsed at regular intervals. Instead, it responded only when he reached moments of choice, as though it had stopped teaching and started trusting.
So this is where I walk alone.
No answer came. The Builder guides had disappeared. The archives had fallen silent. Even the living mountain seemed content to let the guardian discover what lay ahead by himself. The corridor narrowed. The smooth crystal walls gradually darkened until they reflected almost no light at all. Blue veins of energy still flowed beneath the surface, but more slowly than before. Almost cautiously, ahead, the passage opened into another chamber. Unlike every Builder room before, nothing inside had awakened. The floor remained dark. The crystal pillars stood dormant. No pathways illuminated. No memories appeared. The room had been waiting, but not for him.
What happened here?
The guardian symbol hesitated. For the first time, it did not immediately respond. Several long seconds passed, then a single faint pulse traveled through the chamber, not from the guardian symbol, from somewhere deep beneath the floor. The sound carried neither harmony nor music. It resembled something else, a heartbeat, slow, distant, ancient. The pulse repeated, then faded. The crystal surrounding the chamber briefly shimmered. Hairline fractures appeared beneath the surface, not recent damage, very old, carefully repaired. Every Builder chamber until now had preserved life. This one preserved a scar. Slowly, one section of the wall illuminated, not brightly, just enough to reveal a single Builder inscription. Unlike every message before, the symbols appeared incomplete. Some had been deliberately removed. Others had simply vanished with time. Only a few words remained readable.
If this chamber awakens, do not.
The remaining symbols had been destroyed.
Do not what?
No answer followed, only silence. For the first time beneath Kairos, the Builders had not preserved the complete message. Whether by choice or by necessity, even history itself carried wounds. The broken inscription remained motionless upon the crystal wall. The missing symbols disturbed him more than the words that remained. The Builders had preserved entire civilizations. Why had they allowed this message to disappear? Slowly, Zandor stepped closer. The damaged crystal reflected only fragments of the ancient script. Whole sections had been deliberately erased, not shattered, removed. Someone had wanted this warning to survive, but not completely.
You hid it.
The guardian symbol beneath his armor answered with the faintest pulse. Not agreement, recognition. The chamber itself remained silent. No Builder guide appeared. No preserved memory awakened. This place had never been meant to teach. It had been meant to caution. The slow heartbeat beneath the floor returned. Once, then again. Long pauses separated each pulse. The rhythm felt impossibly old, almost as though the mountain itself breathed beneath his feet. The crystal fractures surrounding the chamber glowed briefly. For an instant, the damaged walls became transparent. Beyond them, another chamber appeared, not illuminated, not preserved, destroyed. Collapsed Builder pillars lay scattered across the floor. Crystalline bridges had fallen into darkness. Entire sections of the structure had melted into smooth, glass-like surfaces, not from age, from unimaginable heat.
This wasn't time.
No. This had happened suddenly, violently. The Builders had never repaired it. They had chosen to remember it exactly as it had been left. Another heartbeat echoed through the mountain, slightly stronger. The damaged chamber vanished once more. Only the fractured wall remained. The guardian symbol translated a single fragment. Witness. Nothing more. No explanation. Only the instruction. The builders had never wanted the guardian to fear this place. They wanted him to remember it. The heartbeat faded. Silence returned. Yet something else had changed. The guardian symbol no longer felt warm. It felt heavy.
What happened here?
The question disappeared into the chamber. This time, the mountain answered. Far above the fractured inscription, a tiny section of crystal illuminated. Not enough to restore the missing warning, only enough to reveal one surviving builder symbol. Unlike every symbol translated before, this one carried no words, only emotion. Sorrow, not fear, not anger, grief. The builders had not hidden this chamber because they were ashamed. They had preserved it because forgetting it would have been far more dangerous. Another narrow passage slowly opened beyond the damaged wall. Unlike every builder road before, its blue light flickered, unstable, as though whatever lay beyond still carried the memory of the ancient catastrophe.
You still want me to go?
The guardian symbol answered with one steady pulse, not because the path was safe, because it was necessary. Far above, the morning sun continued rising over Kairos. Ashari children laughed among the crystal forests. Dominion patrols secured their occupied positions. General Vorak studied a world that no longer behaved according to any Dominion prediction. None of them knew that beneath the western mountains, one guardian had just discovered the first place the builders themselves had failed to heal. The unstable passage stretched into darkness. Unlike every corridor beneath Kairos, its crystal walls no longer shimmered with steady blue light. The illumination faltered, bright, dim, bright again, like an exhausted heartbeat struggling to continue. Zandor stepped forward. The fractured floor answered with a dull echo. For the first time, his footsteps sounded heavy. The mountain no longer welcomed him with gentle harmony. It remembered something here, something it had never forgotten. The guardian symbol beneath his armor remained silent, not because it had abandoned him, because even it possessed no comforting answer.
This place is different.
The corridor widened into a long gallery. Collapsed crystal arches lined both sides. Some had fallen completely. Others remained suspended at impossible angles, held together only by thin strands of living crystal. Every fracture told the same story. Violence, sudden, overwhelming. Unlike the Hall of Guardians, no memories awakened. Unlike the archives, no voices remained. Only absence. The builders had preserved hope throughout the mountain. Here, they had preserved loss. Another heartbeat echoed beneath the floor. Closer, not louder, closer. The walls briefly became transparent once more. This time, the vision lasted longer. The chamber beyond was immense. Its ceiling had collapsed. Entire builder bridges lay shattered beneath mountains of crystal debris. Black scars stretched across the walls where blue light no longer flowed. The living network had once reached this place. Now, it ended here.
They couldn't save it.
The realization settled quietly inside him. The builders had never claimed perfection. Now he stood where they had accepted it. Far above the ruined chamber, one enormous crystal remained suspended, cracked almost completely through its center. Yet somehow, it had never fallen. The guardian symbol stirred. One fragment surfaced. Remember. Not because the builders had failed, because one day someone else might stand where they had once stood. The heartbeat stopped. For one impossible moment, the entire mountain became perfectly silent. Even the distant harmonic network disappeared. Then a sound, unlike anything Zandor had heard before, drifted through the ruined gallery. Not music, not resonance, not machinery. A whisper. So faint he could not tell whether it came from the mountain or from his own memory.
Who's there?
No answer. Only another whisper. Still impossible to understand. The guardian symbol brightened, not in alarm, recognition. Whatever remained within the ruined chamber had once been part of the builder world. yet it no longer belonged to memory. Ahead, the unstable passage ended before an enormous circular doorway. Unlike every builder doorway before, it stood partially open, not because someone had entered, because something had left. The edges of the doorway bore deep crystalline fractures extending outward through the surrounding mountain. Whatever had passed through here had never returned. Zandor slowly approached the opening. Beyond it, only darkness. Not ordinary darkness, the kind that seemed to absorb even the memory of light. For the first time since entering the Builder world, the Guardian hesitated. Not from fear, from respect. Somewhere beyond that doorway, the Builders had encountered something so profound that even after thousands of years, the mountains still whispered about it. Zandor remained before the fractured doorway. The darkness beyond it did not resemble the absence of light. It resembled the absence of memory. Every builder chamber he had entered preserved something: knowledge, hope, sacrifice, choice. This place preserved none of them. The Guardian symbol beneath his armor pulsed once, very softly, almost reluctantly. It no longer urged him forward. For the first time, it simply waited for his decision.
You've never brought anyone here before.
The mountain answered with silence. Not denial, not confirmation, silence. Slowly he stepped across the broken threshold. The moment his boot touched the chamber beyond, every light behind him dimmed. Not extinguished, distant, as though the Builder world itself refused to cross this boundary. The air felt different, colder, still. Even the crystal carried no resonance. The mountain no longer sang here. Only darkness surrounded him, not complete darkness. Enough remained to reveal outlines, broken walls, collapsed pillars, fragments of crystal scattered across the floor. Yet every surface seemed to absorb the surrounding light instead of reflecting it. Another whisper drifted through the chamber. Closer now, still impossible to understand. Not spoken in any language, more like the memory of a voice.
Show yourself.
Nothing moved. No Builder projection appeared. No Guardian memory awakened. Only the whisper continued. Then the Guardian symbol suddenly became warm, not painfully, urgently. A narrow beam of pale blue light emerged from the symbol itself. It reached across the ruined chamber. Not randomly. It stopped upon one fractured section of wall. The crystal there slowly became transparent. Behind it, another memory waited. Unlike every Builder memory before, this one had been deliberately sealed. Hairline fractures spread across the crystal surface. The seal resisted, not because it had failed, because someone had intended it to remain closed.
You locked this away.
The Guardian symbol answered. One steady pulse, not hidden. Protected. Slowly, the crystal accepted the Guardian's presence. The fractures ceased spreading. The surface became perfectly clear. Within, a single Builder stood alone. No city surrounded them. No stars. No civilization. Only darkness. The figure wore no ceremonial robes. No symbols of authority. No Guardian markings. Its crystalline body showed deep fractures across every arm and shoulder. One side of its face had shattered long ago, yet the Builder remained standing. It looked directly toward whoever would one day discover this place, toward Zandor.
If this memory has awakened, then we were too late.
The chamber became perfectly silent. Even the distant whisper disappeared.
We believed we had enough time. We were wrong.
The Builder lowered its head. For the first time, Zandor saw genuine exhaustion, not physical. The exhaustion of an entire civilization that had spent centuries trying to prevent something it no longer understood.
We sealed every road. We silenced every archive. We hid every promise, and still...
The Builder stopped speaking. Its damaged face slowly lifted once more.
It remembered us.
No explanation followed. No name, no image. Only those 4 words. The Guardian symbol beneath Zandor's armor pulsed once. Not translating, not clarifying, only acknowledging that some truths remained too dangerous to reveal all at once. The fractured memory continued watching him, waiting, as though another choice still remained before the warning could continue. The fractured builder remained motionless. Its damaged crystalline form flickered softly within the sealed memory. Unlike every recording Zandor had witnessed before, this one carried no sense of peace, only urgency.
If you stand before this memory, then the promise still lives.
The builder closed its eyes for a brief moment, not from weakness, from remembrance.
We believed the archives would be enough. We believed memory alone could protect the future. We believed understanding would always arrive before fear.
A long silence followed. The fractured crystal surrounding the recording shimmered faintly. Small pieces of the builder's image dissolved before slowly reforming. Even the memory itself had been damaged by whatever had happened here.
We misunderstood.
The chamber darkened. Not completely, only enough for another image to appear behind the elder. At first, Zandor believed he was looking into empty space. Then he noticed the stars. They were disappearing, not exploding, not burning, simply ceasing to exist. Entire constellations faded into darkness without violence, without light, without sound.
Impossible.
We searched for an enemy. There was none. We searched for a weapon. There was none. We searched for a civilization to negotiate with. There was none.
The elder slowly raised one fractured hand toward the vanishing stars.
It was absence.
No explanation followed. The builder deliberately stopped there. The guardian symbol beneath Zandor's armor remained completely silent. For perhaps the first time, even it refused to interpret what the builder had said.
When understanding disappears, civilizations disappear soon after.
The words echoed through the ruined chamber. Zandor slowly looked toward the broken walls surrounding him, the collapsed bridges, the silent crystals, the abandoned pathways. The builders had not been warning him about one battle or one empire. They had been warning every future guardian about something far more dangerous: forgetting.
If one civilization stands alone, another light is lost. If enough lights disappear, the darkness no longer needs to arrive.
The damaged recording faltered. Large sections of the builder's body dissolved into shimmering fragments. The memory was reaching its end.
Do not fear.
The image broke apart again.
The darkness fear.
Another long interruption. The builder struggled to complete the sentence preserved across thousands of years.
Becoming it.
The chamber fell completely silent. No heartbeat, no whisper, no harmonic resonance. Only one guardian standing before the final warning of a civilization that had already paid the price for misunderstanding its own greatest lesson. The fractured memory slowly looked toward Zandor one final time, not with fear, not with despair, with hope.
Remember us by becoming better than we were.
The recording dissolved into countless fragments of pale light. One by one, they disappeared into the surrounding crystal. The sealed chamber returned to silence. The warning had been delivered. The last fragments of the builder dissolved into silence. No farewell remained. No final command. Only empty crystal where one civilization had entrusted its greatest warning to the future. Zandor stood motionless. He had entered the hidden world searching for ancient technology. Instead, he had found humility. The builders had not failed because they lacked intelligence. They had failed because wisdom alone could not guarantee tomorrow. The fractured chamber slowly brightened once more. Not as it had been before. Its scars remained. The collapsed arches still rested where they had fallen. The shattered crystal bridges still reached toward nothing. The builders had chosen never to erase this place. Some wounds deserved remembrance, not repair.
I won't forget.
The guardian symbol beneath his armor answered, not with warmth, not with light, with certainty. The broken inscription upon the wall slowly changed. The missing builder symbols did not return. Instead, a new line appeared beneath the ancient warning, not written by the builders, written by the guardian. The crystal itself recorded his presence, not his name, not his achievements. Only one simple truth.
A guardian remembered.
The words glowed briefly, then became part of the crystal forever. The first new entry added to the Builder archive in thousands of years. The realization settled quietly within him. The Builders had never intended their story to end. They had intended others to continue it. A low harmonic resonance spread through the surrounding mountain. Far away, Builder roads awakened. Guardian chambers answered. Observatories quietly resumed, watching the stars. Not because another Builder had returned, because another Guardian had accepted responsibility. Morning sunlight reached deeper into the valley. The Ashari village slowly came alive. Children carried water from crystal streams. Families rebuilt homes damaged during the Dominion assault. The sounds of ordinary life returned, small, fragile, beautiful. Elder Karam stood alone overlooking the valley. The wind carried the faint harmonic song of the living mountain. He closed his eyes, listening.
The Builders are quiet.
Luma smiled gently.
They're listening now.
The singing crystal floated peacefully above her hands. Its light no longer searched for the Guardian. It remained perfectly calm. The mountain knew where he was. General Vorak remained alone before the observation display. The harmonic field surrounding Keros continued expanding through Dominion sensors. Slowly, steadily, without aggression, without warning, without explanation.
General.
Continue observation.
No interception.
No.
Commander Rexus looked toward the general with visible uncertainty.
You believe it is harmless.
Vorak never removed his gaze from the planet.
I believe it is older than war.
No further explanation followed. Even the Dominion commander understood that some discoveries demanded patience rather than conquest. The fractured chamber slowly sealed itself once more, not hiding the warning, protecting it. The next Guardian would one day stand where Zandor had stood. The crystal would remember. The mountain would remember. The promise would remember. Zandor stepped through the newly illuminated passage beyond the silent warning. The Builder world stretched farther beneath Keros than he had ever imagined. Every answer uncovered another question. Every memory revealed another mystery. Yet one truth had become certain. The greatest threat the Builders had ever faced had not been an army, nor an empire, nor a weapon. It had begun the moment civilizations stopped remembering one another. The Frontier archives would later record that the silent warning changed the Guardian forever. From that day forward, Zandor no longer sought to defeat an enemy. He sought to prevent the galaxy from becoming one. End of Part 2. Continues in Part 3.